I think the fact we've given ourselves a touch more early game, we've got a very consistent heal package. We've got 6 board clears that all can be reasonable against most decks. Priest. Heal's not really relevant. Board clears of this nature aren't really relevant. So, we keep the loot harder to cycle itself. Try and cycle his way through his deck, in all fairness. Again, we're probably a tiny bit light on draw. Ancestral 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we only draw 7 cards from his deck. How much is Razor Priest drawing?
Is someone injured?
This means he only draws 1 card. It does cost us both as weapon attacks, but only drawing 1 card helps us. So, how many cards is Razor Priest drawing? Because I can't imagine it's much more than that. Northshire Cleric, which can potentially get you a million draws in all fairness. So maybe we put at least 1 copy of Mana Tide Totem in instead of Loot Hoarders. Although I like that Loot Hoarder actually contests Border Touch. I say a touch. It's going to trade for a 1/1 here, but it's still not insignificant. That belongs in a museum. Telepaths. More of them, please. So yeah, if we were under any doubts, it's obviously a Razor Priest. Nova Priest runs Novice Engineer. Again, a solid draw card, but anyway. So many cards is Razor Priest drawing? Back to that one. Northshire Cleric 1, Potion of Madness 2, Blood Mage 3, Loot Order 4, 5 with Novice, multiples with Acolyte. A lot then, basically. Don't need to gamble on spell power. Slightly bad order in case we get the 2/1 Pirate. Right, that's a cool card to get. Again, we do have to be slightly concerned about one-sided board clears. Although, predominantly, the board clears Priest is now running are 2-sided board clears, such as Dragonfire. Such as Psychic Scream. Such as Light Bomb in Wild. We are sat on a lot of board cleary stuff. Mechazor. Why not? Survives everything except right, except big stuff. Psychic Scream, pretty much. Everything else it rides out. The 3/6. Dragonfire it chills on. So it's all good. Fine. I'm not going to commit anything else in case it is a board clear. Let's try and reduce his MC Tech value if he runs it. Harrison Jones is just a minion in this matchup. Oh, worth it. Bold strats. Probably wishes he'd have played that last turn. So that's board clear, 1 down. It might run Medivh the Guardian in reality. Potion of Madness is a thing. This way, at least has to silence it if he wants the Potion of Madnesses. And then obviously we both miss out on card draw, so that's fine. So it's not a bad Spirit Lash, but again, at least we capitalise on draw. Yeah, exactly. My big concern is we've got a very, very reactive hand, as is the way of this deck. We don't do anything until he makes us do something. So, hey, Nosebleed, yeah, I'm not too bad now. It's a nightmare. It's one of the most... It's a tiny but significant annoyance on your life. Just you'd rather not if you could avoid it clearly. But again, it's not enough. like you can't have a day off work with a nosebleed. You can't legitimately change anything you do about your life with a nosebleed. It's just there, and it's annoying, and you just have to get on with it. Love this spell power totem, very helpful. So that happens. Let's get another totem. Start to get a spellstone doing work. How are we doing on combo pieces? Got a beautiful 1, 2, 3 of the 4 combo pieces. Never had one. Again, they're not fun. They're not great. So, Holy Nova's a board full of totems. Well, this is a slow old game. Again, he's waiting for his key pieces so he can start destroying us. 10 cards. Belongs in a museum. More board clears than we know what to do with, but Priest is not a deck that tends to run a lot of minions themselves, so... I mean, ideally, I want to be able to do something with these tidal surges. Right, okay. Cool. Could mill him with Volcano for 2 cards. Might do that. Again, buying some space seems reasonable as well. Hopefully mill Razor. Hopefully mill Anduin. Either or, I feel pretty good about it. Helpful. Less helpful. Still trying this deck. Well, I think you'll find, Doug, that it's 2 and 2 this evening, as I'm sure my interactive deck list says. If you're, oh no, it says 2 wins, 4 losses. Right, great stuff. But yeah, it's smashing it out today. So I don't even know what you're on about. Best deck in the game. Hex. Not finding much use for Hex ATM. Cool. Working towards a combo slowly. Do the maths. I've actually got alt combo pieces, so I don't know what I'm chilling for. I'm exactly where I need to be. So next turn I play Emperor Thorison. Turn after I win the game. Don't blow me out, please. And Priest is not in a position to actually heal up enough, so it's going very, very well. Even if he could get himself to 40 health, it'd be all chiller, because we've got like 48 burn potential in his deck. So, what you gonna do? Bad boys, bad boys. Furiously checks he can actually count. 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards. Have to...
Ah, that's 1. 1 bet. 2 bets. 3 fabulous flyers.
Somehow get rid of the other minion that's now appeared in my hand. Rip us. But we've got that combo in bank as and when we need it. Might as well have a face. No reason why not to. Hi Sam, just heard you say best deck in the game. Surely you are referring to your Penguin deck. See, unfortunately, Darkseeker, that did, in the official deck rankings, come a very close second. The correct answer is, unfortunately, OTK Spellstone Al'Akir Shaman. It took me a battle there, but yeah, got there. I don't have any minions left. Oh yeah, I do, Blood Mage Falanos. So if anybody else is excited for Blood Mage Falanos to show up next turn, then yeah. We have already killed this Shadow Reaper Anduin, because we are absolute legends. That can happen as well. Do I need to totem? If I totem, it gives me just enough space to do a combo. It's fine. It's fine. Don't even stress yourself. Look, we've got this. We've got this. It's too easy, if anything, this game. Dirty Rats is out of nowhere, because he's a ledge. Then it says with a Shadow Word Pain or some other nonsense. No, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, we believe. We believe this is the greatest deck in the history of decks. Do you know what that looks like? It's like a taunt. But I don't think it's a big enough taunt. Still not a big enough taunt. I think. I believe. Furiously gets his calculator out. Works out that don't draw Falanos. Good. Well, I apologise, good sir, but this is the greatest destruction you have ever faced. Obey my command! It gets better. Still nearly messed the combo up. Yes! Yes, Mr. Priest, you are correct. This is what it feels like to get absolutely destroyed. Wabang, wabang, wabang. Now, it's a little bit awkward when you get OTK, Spellstone, Al'Akir Shaman. I'm not gonna lie.